guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got something new and different that I normally share here, so I'm excited to share with you what I've got. So a company contacted me and asked me if I would be willing to share this, and of course I said yes because it has to do with quilting and sewing, and I had mentioned that I was a novice sewer in my last sew sampler video, and they had contacted me and they said, you know what, we have the perfect product for you. So if you are a novice sewer, or if you are just a even somebody that wants to start quilting, or anyone, even if you've quilted and you're very advanced, this is still a great product and a fun thing to do. So it is from the company Cotton Cuts, and what I'm going to be talking about, it's not a product, but it's called the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. So what is this? It's basically a kind of like a block of the month, but you don't know what the pattern is. They send you a clue every month for 10 months, and then on the 10th month you get kind of your key to put it all together. So it's really easy and really fun, and such a good idea. Once I read about it, I was even more excited about it. So there is no cutting. It is all pre-cut. It's like die cuts. Great cutting. The instructions are very easy, which I'm going to show you. And you don't have to have anything but a sewing machine. Like, that's it. You don't have to have a rotary tool. You don't have to have a mat. You don't have to have nothing but your sewing machine. And even, I mean, you could go a little wild, or if you wanted to, and hand quilt it or hand piece it. I mean, that's not certainly out of the picture. So all your clues are shipped on the first Friday of every month, and it is, you can either choose between a 48 by 60 or a 72 by 72 quilt. So the small quilt is $17.50 per month, and the large quilt is $25 a month. Shipping is free. That is the total cost. So why I'm trying to get this video out quickly is because they do a spring or a fall and a spring one. I think like two per year, I think is how it kind of goes. I could be wrong. They may do a summer one too. Or do one each season, but the one that is coming up, the spring 2019, is actually going to be beginning or opening up for orders December 7th. So that is like 2 days from now. So I want to walk you through that, but first let me go ahead and show you what it is, and then we'll talk about this spring one. So it comes in this bright pink bag, which I have a bow subscription for my daughter, and I thought it was bows because they come in the same little bag. So this is kind of what you would get on like your first order, your first clue. So you would pick your fabric. This is what you do. You pick your fabric on whenever you do your first order. And I guess once the fabric is sold out in whatever fabric, it's gone. So that's why you kind of want to stay put. So this is what your clue looks like. This is what it's going to come to you as every month. You're just going to have this. This will kind of be your color guide for the whole 10 months. You can reference this, and all of your fabrics are numbered. This has got 1 through 6. And so you can reference that in the pattern, which I'll show you more in a minute. So on your first order, if you put in the code Haley, and I will leave that in the description box below, you get a free gift. And I'm guessing this is the free gift. I'm not sure if this is what you will get. I hope so, because I'm showing you guys. So I've got some orange Orifil thread, which is always really nice to have, and this obviously matches colors here. But I also got these awesome pencils. If you've seen my Instagram post, you've seen these. One says I play with scissors, Don't dream it, sew it. Bobbins are a girl's best friend. I sew, therefore I hoard. Haha, look behind me. And I can totally make that. So I use pencils all the time, planning, drawing out, especially sketching things and stuff like that. So these will be fun to have. A fun little extra. Okay, so let's get into the clue. So they come with these beautiful stickers, and I'm a planner girl, so I'm going to take this sticker off and put it in my planner. Sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. They are a little bit crazy today. Okay, so I wanted to kind of bring it in so that I could show you more up close what is all in your clue. First off, I did get some of this candy. I'm not sure if this is something that they send every month. But I immediately knew what this candy was because I watched their Facebook videos. Confession there. And I have already opened it, so I had to tape it shut so it wouldn't go everywhere. But it's really, really good hard candy. Homemade, handmade hard candy. So that was just a little extra treat that was in there. So this is basically what you're going to see. I am, however, not sure what this is. It says the block of the month spool. So maybe this is a block of the month challenge, something. It does say something about the Facebook group. So maybe it's something that kind of goes along in that. But it says to win 2 yards of fabric, post your completed coloring sheet. So I don't know. Maybe you're just designing your own spool quilt kind of thing. So I'm betting that's what that is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to say anything. I just know that it's in there. So first off, we have our pattern, our fabric, and the first month that you have, you're going to get this kind of color chart with all your fabrics that you're going to be working with this whole entire 10 months. So you see these numbers beside of them. So every fabric is numbered throughout the entire month. So that means that you're always going to, this is always going to be number 1 fabric. This is always going to be number 5, number 3, number 4, and number 6. So it's really easy just to kind of pop this up in next to your sewing machine or wherever you're going to be working. That way you can quickly reference this when you're looking at your pattern. So that's the next thing that I want to bring up to you is the pattern. And I just love these instructions. Well, not pattern, because it's just kind of instructions to one block. But they're really super easy to understand, and I really liked how they were laid out. So the first is going to tell you all the fabric that you were supposed to get. So I would go ahead and check. So like this is fabric number 1. If we check on our reference, this is fabric number 1. And it says we're supposed to have 10 of these. So go ahead and count them and so forth. Just make sure that you got everything that you need. If you don't, you will contact them and they will make it right quick for you. And then over here it does have instructions about or tips for a scant 1/4 inch seam, that it's very important. They have these are die cut, super crisp and straight, perfect cuts. So you want to make sure that you have your true scant 1/4 inch seam, and it does tell some tips on how to do that. So that's great for beginners or even advanced people that kind of just like wing it. And I'm not pointing any fingers to myself or anything, but yeah, just to kind of double check those. And if you want to practice and whatever, I'm usually a little more lenient, but these are a little more, they do want this to be perfect as you can do it. So just some good tips there. And then the instructions are just really, really simple. You're basically gonna, like, the first thing is you're gonna join a fabric of number 1 and a fabric of a number 5, and you are going to make some half square triangles. I think you're gonna make 4. So all of this fabric and then 4 of these, you're gonna make some half square triangles. So you want to make sure you get these lined up because they are perfectly cut. There's no guessing here. And then you'll have your perfect half square triangle. Okay, so and then you would do like 6 of these with 1 in number 3, and then you're going to sew those together, and then you'll kind of get to where you have this at the end. So super easy, really easy instructions. This is just one block. Next month you might have a little bit more or a lot more detailed thing or something like that, but for this particular piece, this is what you're doing. So this is probably a piece of a much larger block. And then at the very end, it has these little labels, and you're going to label these. You're going to have 2 of these pieces at the end, and you're going to label these so that whenever you get your key at the end of the 10 months, you know what pieces these are. So super easy to label them. What I would actually do is once I got done labeling this, I would stack them. And then I like to use these plastic, depending on what it is, but you can do the plastic, what are they called? Plastic folders. They're not folders, but they're plastic page dividers and stuff. I like to keep, it's kind of like this, but I like to keep some of them in there, and I have some larger ones, so maybe that's why I'm thinking I use those, but I do like to do that. Just keep them separated because you're going to be having all this going on for 10 months. You want to keep it in a safe place where it's all together. So that is what you're going to be doing. So let's talk about this upcoming spring puzzle mystery quilt. So this is the Colorways, what they call Colorways, and this is just basically the different patterns, different fabrics you can choose. So each of these is a different kind of theme. They've got something pretty much for everybody. I'm really loving this right here, and there was another one that I really liked. I liked this one. They're not as pretty on this paper as they are online if you go and look at them. This one is really pretty too. I just think I love bright colored quilts, but this one would be awesome for fall as well as this one. So I know these fabric lines, so I'm kind of like drawn to them because I know what fabric lines they are. But anyway, I would guess that if once you pick your colorway, then you can get in on doing it. So you definitely want to make sure that you get on there. That's Friday, December 7th at 7 a.m. So that you make sure that you can get one of whatever one you want. There's a Facebook group to join, which is has lots of tips and lots of pictures of everybody showing them. There's hashtags for all of these colorways. Will have a name and a hashtag. So this one is hashtag Foxtrot. So you know, you'll have so many people that does this with you, so you get to share that experience with them, and then also see what the other quilts look like or colorways of other people. So yeah, it's super exciting and super fun. I'm really excited to do this because I really think that it'll just be a good accomplishment at the end of 10 months. You know, when it's done, it'll be just something fun to look forward to and super easy. Like I love not I love not having to cut all of these fabrics. I love not having to have extra fabric. I love not having tons of scrap. Now I love my scrappy quilts, y'all, but the one behind me was basically scraps, but it's really nice just to have just what you need and nothing more, and at the end you just have a beautiful quilt, and you know you don't have to worry about picking up the fabrics and are you coordinating right, are you putting the right colors where they're supposed to be. It's all done for you. You just get to do the fun stuff and sew it together and make a quilt and say, hey, I made that. So yeah, awesome. Go check them out. It is www.cottoncuts.com, and I'm going to leave all that info in the description below. You can go and check out all these different colorways. Go ahead and be thinking about which one you want to pick. Don't forget to use Haley when you check out, and you can get a free gift if you do that. And just lots of fun stuff going on. So if you're excited, and if you've done this before, I want you to let me know in the comments below. If you've never heard of it but you're excited and intrigued, let me know. I want to know if you're going to be joining us. I want to know what colorway is your favorite. Just let me know all the details, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We've got some heavy snow coming our way, so we're about to hunker down and enjoy that and enjoy some quiet time. Hopefully we won't lose power, but I hope you guys have a wonderful upcoming weekend, and God bless. Bye.